Have you ever wondered about the deeper purpose of your life? What is the lesson that you need to learn from this world? In Vedic astrology, there is a concept that helps us understand our soul's true desires and the lessons we are meant to learn in this lifetime. This powerful concept is known as the Atmakaraka. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Hello, my divine viewers. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Vedic Dream Meaning. In today's video, we will be discussing about how to find your purpose in life through astrology. First, let us understand the term Atmakaraka. Atma means soul and Karaka means the activator. In Vedic astrology, the Atmakaraka is considered as the soul planet. It's the planet that holds the highest degree in your birth chart, and it represents your soul's journey, its deepest longings, your desires in this life, and the karma that you are destined to fulfill in this lifetime. The Atmakaraka is quite significant because it reveals the core of who you are. It's like the heartbeat of your astrological chart. While the other planets tell us about different aspects of your personality and life, the Atmakaraka focuses on the essence of your existence. Knowing your Atmakaraka planet and which Rashi it is in your birth chart, it will be like a roadmap to your destiny. To get the full detailed analysis of the Atmakaraka, of course, we need to look into other factors like the house the Atmakaraka rules from both the Rashi chart as well as the Bhava charts. Then the planetary and Rashi aspects and conjunctions, the Karakamsha, which is the position of the Atmakaraka in the Navamsha chart, the connections between the Lagna Lord and the Atmakaraka in the ascendant and the Navamsha. So on. There are other factors as well. And this would be a whole new topic and requires advanced knowledge. So in this video, we will focus on how we can use Atmakaraka as a tool to get a glimpse of your soul path with a basic understanding just at your home. As step 1 to identify your Atmakaraka, you need to look at the planet with the highest degree in your birth chart, regardless of which sign it is in, or you can simply Google Atmakaraka calculator and give your date of birth and time of birth, and you can get the planet details directly. Traditionally, the primary planets, that is the Sun, the Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus and Saturn are considered as Atmakaraka, while Rahu and Ketu are considered as shadow planets, and they are only like a representative vector force that is derived from the planetary positions of the Sun and the Moon at the time of your birth. So they are not considered as Atmakaraka. However, this is a very debatable topic, as many astrologers later on, they did some research and included Rahu as Atmakaraka planet as well. Anyways, for the purpose of this video, we will stick to the 7 primary planets. Jupiter, being the largest and the oldest planet in the solar system, is known as the guru or teacher in Vedic astrology. It plays an important role in shaping your soul's journey. If Jupiter is your Atmakaraka, it suggests that your life's mission is deeply connected with wisdom, growth and spirituality. Let's start with the qualities you represent if Jupiter is your Atmakaraka. Wisdom. You have a natural inclination towards learning and expanding your knowledge. You are curious to expand and to seek information about philosophy, religion, spirituality, etc. You like to understand the deeper meaning behind events or concepts rather than just studying the concepts. Generosity. People with Jupiter Atmakaraka tend to be quite generous and they find joy in giving. You might frequently help your family and friends without expecting anything in return, whether it's through sharing your knowledge or giving your time or even offering financial support to others. With this comes a bit of attention-seeking attribute as well. Such people usually demand attention from their circle of people for their knowledge and profound thinking. Matured behavior. You normally have a very matured mindset and thinking due to a broader outlook on life, believing that everything happens for a reason and that the future holds a great potential. Such individuals are usually the eldest in the family, but if you are the younger sibling, then you would have a challenging relationship with your older siblings, especially if the Jupiter is afflicted or not in a good position. Also, Physically, Jupiter being a huge planet, it gives you a large body framework. You are likely to be a little taller than the average in your ethnicity group with a good solid bone structure. Spirituality. You are drawn to spiritual practices, philosophies, and spiritual growth. Whether it's meditation, yoga, or religious study, you seek to connect with the divine force and understand the universe's mysteries. The belief and desire towards spirituality is higher. Of course, when the Jupiter is afflicted, then it would not be the same. Such people are usually very religious as well, and as you grow older, you would prefer or understand the necessity of spiritual progress compared to materialism. Of course, this whole scenario will change based on how much your Jupiter is afflicted. Guidance. Like a true mentor, you naturally guide others, offering advice and support. You like to learn and spread knowledge, and your friends and family might turn to you when they need help making important decisions or need your guidance. Sometimes this may come across to others as you are someone who's always ready to preach and give free advice to people, but it's just that you find it difficult just to keep the knowledge to yourself or the philosophical thinking just to yourself, and you're quite enthusiastic to share it to others. For this reason, you would do well in roles like teachers, professors, philosophers, mentors, instructors, life coaches, etc. With Jupiter as your Atmakaraka, your soul's mission is all about growth and expansion. You are here to spread wisdom by teaching and sharing your knowledge with others. You may be a teacher or a mentor by profession or a spiritual guide who impacts the lives of many people. If not, at least as an elder sibling, you would be guiding your younger siblings or relatives in your family. Pursuing higher learning, you continuously seek to expand your understanding of the world. This could be through formal education or a travel or spiritual practices that will broaden your perspective, self-improvement, and increasing your emotional intelligence. Your soul's desire is expansion. It could be in the form of knowledge, spirituality, progeny, that is children, harmony, etc. However, if Jupiter is your Atmakaraka and if it is retrograde, you may face issues in the area of education, delay in marriage, having children, etc. Cultivating faith. Developing and maintaining a deep sense of trust in the universe. Learning to overcome challenges by believing in a higher purpose and divine timing. You're either here to be someone's guru, or you are here to find and follow a guru to impart spiritual teachings, inspire to live a purposeful life, and offer guidance in understanding certain higher concepts to others. You would generally be someone who respects and has faith in gurus from a very young age. Nurture relationships. As Jupiter is a non-violent and a guru of the Devas, he loves to support others in harmony. So learning to build strong supportive connections with those around you is one of your life purpose. Being a pillar of strength for your loved ones, offering them wisdom and guidance when needed will be one of the mission in your life. Every Atmakaraka comes with its challenges, and for Jupiter, these include overindulgence. You may struggle with excess, like it could be overeating, overspending, or overcommitting, as Jupiter is a planet of expansion. You may have the stress of juggling too many responsibilities because you find it too hard to say no. As mentioned earlier, you love to give advice and guide your near and dear ones. However, you're not the one who would take advice from someone or let someone else interfere with your ideologies. There's a risk of becoming rigid in your beliefs, that your way is the only way. For example, you might find it very challenging to accept other people's perspectives if they differ from your own thought. Escapism. When faced with difficulties, you might turn to distractions instead of confronting the issues head-on. Like, for example, avoiding problems by indulging in entertainment or losing yourself in daydreaming. Overconfidence. Your optimistic nature might sometimes lead to taking risk without fully considering the consequences. Think about how this could manifest in financial decisions or personal relationships where you might overlook some potential pitfalls. For someone with Jupiter as the Atmakaraka, living with a sense of purpose and doing work that genuinely inspires them is more like a necessity, not just an option. You often take actions that lead to your inner fulfillment. However, it's important for you to remember to unwind occasionally and recognize that not everything in life has to align with a bigger purpose or has to be philosophically analyzed. Sometimes simply enjoying the moment is enough. Jupiter's natural optimism and drive for growth can sometimes lead to a tendency of having excess or unrealistic expectations. Being mindful of how unchecked optimism can cloud your judgment, or you can lead to an over-dependence on your luck and faith. Additionally, with Jupiter as your Atmakaraka, leaving a lasting legacy may be very crucial for your soul's development. While for many people this might mean having children, your legacy could also manifest through your creative works, financial success, accomplishments, or guiding principles. In qualities, earlier we had mentioned that normally you would be the person who respects and has faith in gurus. You would be very disciplined and obedient student as well. However, if the Jupiter is not in a good position or if the 9th house lord is retrograde, then your relationship with the gurus will be challenging. There will be events in life where you are put through a cycle where you understand the importance of having a guide or a guru or a roadmap in life and learn this lesson. You may have faced some problems or had issues with your teachers while growing up, and this would have been quite challenging for you. According to Vedic astrology, Dev Guru Brihaspati or Jupiter is considered the biggest and the most fortunate planet, and it represents married life, spouse and children as well. Therefore, when Jupiter is your Atmakaraka, it is very crucial that you learn to respect your spouse and children and follow the righteous path in your married life.
Before we see the remedy, if you find the channel interesting, crisp and concise, then please do subscribe to our small channel to show your support. Your likes and shares are very encouraging to us. Thank you. Now coming back to the topic, if you feel you're not fully tapping into the potential of
your Jupiter Atmakaraka, here are a few simple remedies that you can follow. Mantra chanting. Recite the Guru Bija mantra. Om Gram Greem Saha Guruve Namaha. Om Gram Greem Saha Guruve Namaha. Om Gram Greem Saha Guruve Namaha. 28 times or 108 times every day, or especially on Thursdays, to enhance the Jupiter's energy in your life. Charity. Brihaspati is a generous giver. Give to those in need, particularly to causes related to education or spirituality. This could be as simple as donating books to a local school or supporting a religious institution with donations. Cows. Take care of cows and provide clean food and water for them. This is also known to improve the energy of your Jupiter planet.